You've been in Cannibal Corpses for a few years now, and
Almost 14.
that's quite some
In
time.
October, it'll be 14 years.
So you're
It's I was like, wow. I think about
just as you're getting older. Oh, I won't tell anyone.
Oh, I'm old. It's okay. But I am the youngest in Cannibal Corpse. So I can tell you that much right now. As old as I may get, I will always be the youngest guy. As long as we have this current lineup, I'm the youngest. Fuck it.
You should have to stay with the lineup.
We have to.
Yeah, you have to now.
Well, you never know what's going to happen, but yeah, I mean,
Or you could get
This is the best-
Someone older.
Yeah, even
this is the
Monson or
best.
someone.
This is the best lineup we've had by far. Especially like live on stage. I mean, just writing everything. It's the best lineup we've ever had. We can't, I don't want to say anything bad about anybody who used to be in the band or anything, but just everyone on stage watching the show, you can see it. You can see the fire. You know what I mean? From everyone on stage, and it was lacking in years before. I mean,
You mentioned earlier the guitar sound in the new album, but it feels like you're also very much tighter. It's like
yeah.
I don't know. It's
I
hard to
think,
describe it.
Paul
But it's like
played to a click with the drums too, and I think that helped like a lot. I mean, like just to give the album that tighter feel. I mean, it wasn't. I think some of our albums were looser. Because it wasn't a click, so they were looser. Performance wise. And this one, yeah, it's more just to the click. If it's a click, it's 100% in time. There's no, looseness. It sounds tight and it works. That's why, like again, the song "Like Evisceration Plague" works because it's so. It's like a march of zombies or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's totally just straightforward. It's tight. It's together, and it's coming right fucking for you. And I hope that we keep doing it like that because I think it helped. I mean. I guess being loose, that's what live's for, I mean, nothing's ever going to be 100% perfect live, so.
But live is live, and studio is studio,
Well, live is just, you have the adrenaline, we're probably playing the songs a little bit faster, maybe some slower, just, there's a different feel to live than there is to studio. I personally think that all the stuff that I've done on record is I'm satisfied with it, but I think live is where I'm better live than in the studio because the adrenaline is just fucking pumping, totally. It's a totally different feeling. And then you add in the X factor, the adrenaline's pumping because you go on stage and, there's nothing that can ever replace going on stage and just putting the fucking horns up and everyone just goes, roar. You cannot, it's the best fucking feeling in the world. I wish everyone could feel that once because, right then, if you're tired or whatever, you had a bad day, something's going on, everything is just washed away. And you're like, fuck yeah. If I put my arms up and everybody's like, doing that, I'm like, I own you all.
Yeah, but you do.
I got it. And I'm gonna fucking show it right now. And we do. I think I hope we do every night. And then the adrenaline kicks in once for 1, 2, 3, 4, and the crowd goes crazy because they hear the song, they know the song, they go crazy. Just that's the last bit of adrenaline. Just bam. Punches through, and it's to me better like singing like that because in the studio it's everything's controlled. There's nobody screaming your name and going fuck yeah, you guys rule and whatever. None of that's there. It's just you and the music and Eirik or Alex or whoever's sitting with us while I'm doing a song. So it's more controlled, and that's. I wish I could recreate live, like in the studio.
Yeah, but it will never be the same.
I wish I could. I don't know how much better it is. I don't know how much. I listen back to the live stuff, and of course, because it's live, there are more mistakes than it would be in a studio record. But just the feeling, just the power that's there, is.
What about rehearsals then? Do you manage to really, even if there are no one?
Well, I'm singing the song. I'm trying to sing. I sing the song the same way,
Yeah.
And there is a bit of adrenaline, just because there is an extra adrenaline from the music itself. Obviously, we can't sit here. I can't sit here and say that just it's all the crowd. But I mean, 99.9% live, it's the crowd just pumping you up. You know what I mean? And they pump you up, and you're like fucking having a great show, and it's just back and forth. Transfer of energy. Yeah. When you're practicing, play a song, drink some water. Hey, dude, you see that movie? Bullshit around. Yeah, Sometimes when we get closer to doing a record, we're practicing like trying to keep the set closer to the speed of the show, so that you're ready when you get to a show, because there's no replacing game speed. If lack of a better term, there's no replacing what's going on stage. And there's no way to recreate that adrenaline at practice. Everybody's just sitting around, just whatever, just chilling out, play the songs. I mean, we're not fucking around, we're playing the songs, but yeah, it's totally different. It's more laid back, and I mean, I'm singing them exactly how I would sing them live. It's just weird, hard to get that X factor from this live. Live's where it's at to me. That's the best part of the whole thing to me. It's playing live.
About the Cannibal Corpse story. Aside from the new album, I just wonder which release is it. Which release means most to you personally? I know it's like picking your own baby's one favorite baby, but but which is your favorite, both in the terms of music, but also in the measure of Cannibal Corpse success?
Well, I mean, it'd be easy for me to say Vile, just because that was the first one I did. I got in the band, everything was different. Everyone's, is the band done? Are they over? Is this guy any good? There was so much shit going on. They were out to prove we're not just about just the singer. We're the band too. We wrote all the music all these years. That guy didn't do everything, and of course I'm like, come in and people know who Chris is. He did all their albums. He's well respected within the death metal world for his voice and whatnot, and all the live shows and shit. So, I mean, I wasn't intimidated, I could tell you that. I was like, I'll come in here, I'll show them. Oh, I'm sorry, I know it sounds arrogant, but I tell the truth, and the truth is, when I was called up, and I was like, don't call anybody else. I'll be there, and don't worry. And I was. And I wasn't when I first played. I was like, people just got to see the show. When people see what I'm doing, there will be people who just won't be able to find it in their heart to forget Chris Barnes. That's and that's only natural, But I thought I could, for fucking sure, sway more people to go, okay, I like what Chris did, but this is different. I like this too. So Vile holds a place in my heart because all that stuff was going on. I mean, I was, of course, conscious of the fact that people were going to be, judging me and whatnot, but I was just like, I'll fucking, we had shows where people would be yelling for Chris here and there, and I threatened to probably rip their heart out or something, or just said fuck you, he's not here or something, and then just played, and then now those people aren't there anymore. It's far and few in between, and so Vile, for that reason, all the stuff that was going on just. Regardless of whether I thought I could think I'm the greatest ever, you still got to prove it to the fans. They're the ones that matter. They could have all just said, "This guy sucks dick." You know what I mean? And we wouldn't maybe be here right now. We'd probably be playing smaller places and not headlining, or who knows? Maybe not even be here at all. But Vile's special for that.